Welcome back, everyone, to another amazing episode of The Careful Boys. We have with us today Mr. Hans Kim.
Hey!
So, for this hot seat episode, the way that it goes is that we progressively ask you questions about your life. Could be anything, but we start really easy, and then as we go, we get a little more personal, a little more intrusive. I feel like you're gonna have no problem because you're pretty comfortable with being put on the spot. So we're gonna start easy with one of you guys can do it.
So yeah, we're gonna start with a cold question. Welcome to Hot Seat, the show with the hottest seat in the hospital.
he always wants to say his version.
Huh?
Usually it starts off with Bart giving you the most coldest question ever, and it's ice cold.
We try to get people to click away as fast as we can. So
Cold steel.
So what's your favorite letter that starts with A?
A.
Yeah,
Good start, good start. Let's move on.
Good start.
Yeah. Another question I have is, how many genders are there?
At least 5.
At least, okay.
Can you dive in deeper about that? Which 5?
Male, female, spirit, gender,
Spirit.
That's Native American.
no gender, half male,
Yeah.
Right?
half female.
Half.
Oh.
That's at least 5, yeah.
You left halfling, but it's fine.
Yeah. Can't believe you forgot
How do you
that.
feel about flaming hot Cheetos?
I'm not a fan.
Oh.
Are they flaming hot? Is that the problem? They're not hot enough?
I'm
Or
from
they're
Texas. Yeah, we hate flamers.
I see. You vote against them quite a bit. You vote against them as much as you can.
Yeah. You're not allowed to get married if you're a flaming hot Cheeto.
Are you a Takis guy? Is that really what's going on, maybe?
He's a blue Takis kind of guy.
You're a blue Takis guy? Fuego?
Yeah, I like the seokang, Korean little crackers. Like Korean Cheetos, yeah.
What was the last joke you said on stage that you got booed for?
Probably that communism should be given another shot.
Where were you? What city were you in?
Comedy Store.
Damn.
Yeah.
Isn't communism getting another shot? Like, there's China, there's a couple places.
Yeah. It's a resurgence.
There's Los Angeles.
Maybe that's why they booed you, because it's like, that's not accurate, it's getting a shot.
Yeah. We're doing fine.
Boo, we're in it.
We're being represented.
How many girls did you bang in Georgia Tech?
0.
Oh.
0.0? Like no over the clothes things? Or
Yeah.
Yeah, not even close, not even a kiss. I had to graduate and do an internship, and then I met a girl at a Georgia Tech party, and then I kissed and I had sex with her for the first time.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
In your life,
Joe.
I mean, that was the first time.
you lost your virginity.
I thought you said it was the first time you had sex with her.
Yeah,
Both?
Both.
Very good.
Was it magical?
It was alright.
I like your body language right now. It's really nervous. It's good. It's good.
What would make that experience better? Because you said it was all right.
If she was more attractive.
It's an honest answer.
Hey, we never fuck the tens initially. We never start fucking the tens. You gotta earn. You gotta work your way up.
Jeez.
You gotta level up.
And what would
Damn,
make her
that
more
sucks.
attractive to you?
Classical beauty, you know, maybe maybe way less than me.
Oh,
Way less than
yeah,
you?
that's
Yeah.
big actually. Well, she's big, but that's big too.
Classical beauty.
Classical. When he said that, I was picturing fucking Beethoven and shit.
Do you think it's like one of those situations where you're like, man, okay, like if she gets on top of me, they're gonna have to call the fire department? Like, kind of?
No, not that bad.
Okay.
She was still aware.
It was hard to maneuver a little bit. Okay.
How to ride me.
That's good news. That's great.
Go. Let's go. Let's gotta go.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. That's sick.
Who's the funniest female comedian to you?
Maria Bamford.
Oh, she's
Very
really
funny.
funny. She's
Very
really
funny.
We like her.
Yeah, she's
What-
crazy.
Your favorite Maria Bamford joke?
What about The Office? Like where she's like, I know this girl at the office hates me because she'll tell anyone anything, but she won't tell me it. She's like, my cat is so intuitive. Like looks back at me. It's like, what are you looking at? It's like, you know what you did. And then Maria Bamford's like, I want to hear the story about the cat. Why can't you tell me? But yeah,
I love it when she does it. I love it when she does
I should have picked.
You ever done any drugs?
Yeah,
Which kinds?
Molly, meth,
At the same time?
You're a meth guy, huh?
I've done it once.
When was it high school?
It was fine. It was a little jittery.
Hey, you're hardcore as
I
fuck.
did it like last year.
Oh,
Yeah.
What was the occasion?
I was in Tucson, Arizona.
that sounds like a meth town.
Yeah.
You're at your nephew's birthday party?
Did someone like offer it to you, or was it?
Yeah, it was like this comic that lives in a trailer, and he's like, I do meth. It's something that I do. And I was like, well, I'm always down for a good sesh.
Yeah.
A little smoke sesh.
Tight.
So we just took a little toke and then went to do an open mic.
Wall on meth?
How was it?
I bet his energy just went a little bit up.
it was good. It was like I was a little jittery. I was a little fast.
You think it was the math?
Maybe it wasn't.
And how do you think your set went?
I thought it went all right.
Okay.
I didn't connect with the audience as much as I wanted to.
They weren't
Do you
on
think
meth.
it was? Yeah. They were,
What
didn't get
what's
it.
the craziest thing you've seen when you were living in your van?
I saw a guy peeing right by my van, and I was like, I'm not gonna bother him.
Let him finish. Yeah.
He's more legally in the right than I am right now.
Dang.
He's got the
I
right
wanted
away.
to tell on you back.
Yeah.
Did you grow up sheltered?
A little bit, yeah.
Like, was your parents controlling? Like, you gotta be this way, good boy.
A little bit, not too much.
So when did you open yourself up to freedom?
In college, did drugs, had a little gravity bong.
That's your introduction to weed.
Would it cut up 2 liter or gallon or something like
Yeah,
that? No, classic.
yeah. It was the best. You didn't have to smoke it yourself. You could use the bottle to smoke it for you, and then it was like secondhand smoke.
Yeah, because you don't have to use the pressure of your lungs to suck it out.
Yeah. Yeah. It was colder because like it takes the initial heat, so you just have a box of smoke and you just shove it in your lungs.
Oh yeah.
You do have a degree in
Yes.
mechanical engineering. I kind of heard it there, in the way that you described it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
I've never heard anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never heard anyone explain a gravity bong so
Same.
well before.
So when you were mechanical engineering, right? And then at home you go home, smoke your weed, and do your comedy thing. What was the breaking point where you're like, I'm not gonna do this anymore?
Mechanical engineering.
Yeah, and then become a full-time comedian. What was the pivoting moment for you?
Was there like a bridge you were like a model you were building? You just destroyed it one day.
Yeah,
like
that
a symbolism?
or were you like tripping out on meth and were like, this is.
Cinematic symbolism.
I was just like, I got fired. I'm living with my mom.
Oh, you got fired.
Yeah,
So that does it for
From the
you.
internship or from like a job?
from a startup company.
Why you get fired?
Because I was not that good at my job, and then I started arguing with the manager.
Mm.
The manager was a dick, though. Huh?
He was just insecure, and he was like a small man syndrome.
Oh yeah, those are fun.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going on.
I'm one of them.
It's the 8-minute 18 mark where we turn up the heat. You're really good at taking and dishing back all manners of comedy, but has anything actually offended you that someone said?
Yeah, I'm sure. Like sometimes I'll get offended when people are like, like you're not funny, or like I had a joke where it's like I get to use the F word here, female, and then this guy was like, yeah, the only F word people don't use is funny. And I was like, how dare you? You're a homo.
Yeah. Good. He was like, fuck. He's like, got me.
You got me.
That was pretty funny. Shit.
Son of a bitch.
But
Yeah.
does anything racist actually hit you sometimes? Where you're like, fuck this guy.
Yeah, like if they're doing it not out of good intentions,
Yeah.
if they're just doing it to be like putting me down instead of like, like being like, I see you. They're like, fuck you, I'm gonna ignore you, go away, or something like that. It's just all in the intentions. Like it doesn't matter the joke, it's just like what
Yeah.
they want to do with it.
How do you respond when you feel that way? Like, are there any examples of like what you do when?
Yeah, I just try to critique what I hate the most about that kind of person and what kind of person they are, and try to incorporate that into what they just said.
Oh, you mean like so hecklers?
You can destroy them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, human.
A targeted attack.
Yeah, like real life hecklers.
Fuck yeah. Love it. We've reached the 9-minute 52 second mark where we have an Asian American man review Shang-Chi. What'd you think? And what'd you think of Simu Liu's performance?
I thought it was a great movie. I mean, it's sort of like every other movie in that genre. So, I mean, I'm not really a big fan of like, I don't think Asians need a comic book hero to be a legitimate race. We've done a lot for the world.
Just that.
That's a good take.
That's a really good take.
Like that. Yeah.
Great take. Like, that made me fucking laugh.
All right, see a 10-minute, 26-second part of the video where we ask an age-old question: would you rather fuck your mom or your dad?
And why?
Gun in your
My
head.
dad can take it better. I don't want my mom to be sad.
Yeah.
My dad. my dad.
You're really thinking of the residual effects.
The emotions are coming out.
None of us has ever done
No
that.
hesitation either. I might add.
He had that one ready to go.
But what if everyone in town starts calling you dad fucker? What do you do?
That's fine. That's way better than a mother.
Motherfucker's like fatherfucker.
Yeah, you're hey,
Papa fucker.
hey, here comes the dad fucker again.
Better than a pillow fucker.
That's a reference to
Zing!
It called his girlfriend. It was called his
He's like, I
girlfriend.
love this skin-to-skin
I
contact.
didn't use and abuse. We had a relationship. Every night we slept with each other for at least 4 years.
Made love to your
Like busted too many nuts on it, and my mom had to throw it away. Today's video is brought to you by Audible. So I've been doing my flights now back and forth from the Hawaii, and they're about a good 5 hours. And I'm like, what can I do for 5 hours? Well, I could sleep, I could watch movies, I could do a lot of stuff, but Audible comes to a lot of awesome stuff because I could just rest my eyes and chill. This is what I've been checking out, all of my content here. I got Good Thinking by David Robert Grimes. This is brand new. I still haven't started this one, but it's this kind of cool like graph, right? And it's like, it goes to like why flawed logic can lead to like putting us all at risk, and then how critical thinking can save the world. So I've noticed a lot of this. I've noticed like all over the world, you know, some groups make great decisions and then they solve problems in a good way, societal, you know, all kinds of issues with the world. But there's also other destructive groups, and all that's difference between the two. And the only difference between the two groups is the decisions that they make, how they see the world, and how they critically think, or if they lack critical thinking. So I was like, this is really interesting. I want to check that out. And I have a bunch of other books that I just listened to on the plane now. And I like it better than watching movies sometimes because a lot of the stuff I get is like school and learning, and I don't go to college no more. And I really miss just sitting there and listening to somebody smart that can tell me about the world.
Yeah, and in addition to audiobooks, Audible has all kinds of audio entertainment. They got podcasts.
Oh, yeah.
They even got originals. So they want to be your home of storytelling. Whether it's storytelling about like fiction, nonfiction, how to get better, all that stuff. You can go to Audible and you can get one book per month or one credit per month, and you can listen to either on a car ride, jogging, or even on the airplane.
It's the home of storytelling, you know? Life is all about stories, and I love learning through stories. And if you sign up now, it's 30 days for free.
Let Audible help you discover new ways to laugh, be inspired, or be entertained. New members can try it free for 30 days. Visit audible.com/offtherecord or text off the record to 500-500. That's audible.com/offtherecord or text off the record to 500-500 to try Audible free for 30 days. Audible.com/offtherecord.
This is the 11-minute 18. This is the part of the show where we show you a clip from American cinema history, and
Yeah.
we get your take on it and what your thoughts are, and most importantly on it.
Do you like Clint Eastwood?
I love to see it.
What's one of your favorite Clint Eastwood movies?
Yeah.
The one where he yells at Asian people.
That was mine too.
Gran Torino?
It's great.
He yells at Asian people.
Great Torino.
He is doing that the whole time.
I mean, it feels like my uncle's like right here.
Yeah, dude.
Here we go.
Presenting a scene from Old Enough for Kisses.
A JK Redipet.
What's your name, girl? Amelia. But everybody calls me Amy. I'm Corporal John McBurney, but everybody calls me McBee. How old are you, Amy? 12. 13 in September. Old enough for kisses.
Why did he do that?
You know, 10 times out of 10, somebody says, "Why did he do that?"
That was a slow seduction. Like, do it, just do it.
That's such an inspirational thing that nobody says, right?
Yeah.
It's like, just go for it, dude. Like, what are you waiting for, bro?
Why'd you say weird shit? Just do it.
You know why? Because that whole beginning part, it wasn't for her. It was for him.
It's for him. It's a virgin's mentality.
Everybody calls me McB.
But that's
For context, that what he did wasn't in the script. He just did it.
Oh, damn.
It's like improv.
Also, for context, check out that jersey.
What?
He's like, you know what this movie needs is a leading woman that's 12.
Almost 13.
well, she wasn't a woman, definitely not. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that actor is just like, God damn it.
Yeah, that's kind of how it went. Yeah.
And they put it in the movie?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's a Criterion classic.
Yeah. People said they got a standing O in the theater.
Yeah.
I can. Yeah.
What a twist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing in that with us.
You see what that shirt says right by your head?
Yeah, September.
Yeah.
In September 13. Oh.
There it is.
Yeah. So if you want to put it on, it's there for you. Just kidding.
Yeah.
But only if you feel comfortable.
What? What's
Just
your?
been jumped into the JK crew. Welcome.
I know. Yeah, you've been inducted. What is? What do you think about the way Peng Dang handled the Tony Hinchcliffe stuff?
I'm not a fan of it. Except for what it gave me. Like, it created a horrible sea of confusion. And at the end of it, I was a regular on Kill Tony, so I think that was great.
What do you mean by that? Like,
I forgot about that.
What happened again?
So Peng Dang had a set, and then introduced Tony Hinchcliffe right after him, and then Tony Hinchcliffe was roasting him right after, but used some like COVID stuff, some terminology.
you know what? I didn't even know the context to that, and I totally misread it. And I just thought Tony was some racist dude that came up and talked shit. So I didn't know it was a roast thing.
Well, no, it's not necessarily roasting. It was just a night at a comedy club. But then that's just what he did. And then rather than Peng Dang talking to him and saying like, "Hey, that was fucked up. I didn't like what you did,"
That was weird.
He just made a tweet and then put the video out, and then went like that. And then all these people, there's like a backlash over it. But really, there's different nuances in how to see that.
Yeah, it was really antisocial. It's like we're all in the same scene. We all see each other, and just burned that bridge.
He could have just been like, "Yo, man, that was too far. That was way too far."
Yeah, I mean, and that's like a conversation to be had
Between two people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that didn't happen. Instead, he just put the video out to the public, which has no context on how the night felt or any of that stuff or who said what. All they saw is Tony's little bits.
Yeah, you shouldn't put anything of someone else out on public on stage without their permission. That's pretty...
But isn't the court of public opinion the fairest court?
Not always. I mean...
Oh, my bad.
So how did that play into how you said that affected your outcome?
Well, yeah, after he came back, I did the national anthem.
I saw that.
That's great.
And then he was like, "I'll give you a set next week." I did the set next week. And then on that night, he was like, "Do you want to be a regular?" So it all like led into me being a regular, and then he makes every like now he makes jokes like, "Oh, this is Hans. I brought him so that I could be uncanceled. Like, this is my olive branch to the Asian community."
That's good.
That's fucking.
Speaking of the Asian community, who's the wackest Asian influencer you know?
Wackest.
Wackest?
Yeah.
One that you'd like just dislike.
Oh shit! You want me to make an enemy? Please. Jet Li, fuck you.
Just kidding. No, just kidding. What was
He
your,
looks so much older than he is.
I know.
what was your first impression of JK, especially once you got asked to come on?
I thought it was amazing. Yeah, I saw the clips online. I was like, damn, this could help me get in with the Asian community. Because I feel like most of the Kill Tony fans are just white dudes. So I still have this untapped market. And I'm just here purely for my social media following.
Hell yeah.
I'm just here to get on Kill Tony, dude.
We just wanted you here because we want to get to Joe Rogan.
They all look like
Hey, we're all using each other.
It's a slow bleed.
So no Joe Rogan, huh?
Oh yeah. So how can we get on Joe Rogan? Can you get us all individually on Joe Rogan?
Or just like all of us at once. That'd be cool.
You think he has enough microphones?
Yeah, he does, because we saw the Fight Companions. We know we can all be on Joe Rogan at the same time. You get us on there, dude.
I feel like if we ever do go on, no one's gonna talk and everyone's just gonna stand there and giggle.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Joe Rogan, I don't know. And then Joe Rogan's like, what do you guys do? I don't know. What do you want us to do?
we do what you like us to do, Joe.
Yeah,
I'm a trained monkey. I do whatever you want. You know?
If,
We do like YouTube and stuff. It's
if
nothing-
you weren't doing comedy, what would you be doing?
Like crime.
What kind of crime would you have?
Yeah, which guy are you? We had a conversation.
Fair assessment.
We had a conversation about this recently. Like, what position would you play in the crime team? Where are you?
I'd be the guy in the truck on the computer.
Oh, yeah.
That's his. He's taking your job.
And what am I gonna do?
We need two of those.
You're gonna actually steal the money.
Take our jobs, but are you a citizen?
Yeah.
Oh well.
You want to be at the park with me? Who do I blame? Fuck.
Who's my scapegoat?
What's your response to somebody in the Asian community that asks you to do more for the Asian community in the position you're in?
We're doing fine. We got China. We're gonna take over the world soon. What do you need me to do? Like a couple of us died during the pandemic. It was worth it. You know?
Oh shit.
We're doing fine.
What are you doing to contribute to the Asian narrative in a positive way? Go.
Get ready for those questions.
I'm showing us that we can have a sense of humor instead of all being stuck up.
Like next shark comments?
Yeah.
If you had to be any other race, what would it be?
You could say white.
Black.
He says black.
Black is like the highest risk, highest reward. Either you're like fucking Will Smith or you're not.
Or you're just
Being not Will Smith is a disaster. It's a disaster.
I mean, not Will Smith. Like Deion Cole or.
Yeah.
Dion. We gotta get Dion Cole in here.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't start her up again.
Oh my god.
Aired out.
What's one of the cool pieces of advice Joe Rogan has ever given you about like your comedy? Or...
End it with a Joe Rogan.
Yeah, we have to. We're not gonna end it. This is not the last question.
And has Joe Rogan given you a watch?
Yeah.
Oh, we did?
But yeah, I mean, the coolest piece of advice he gave me was, well, it wasn't really advice, but after one of my sets, he was like, "Good job, man." I was like, "Thank you." He's like, "Yeah, you're funny." I was like, "Thank you." Yeah, that's the most important thing. You're funny and you got it. So, I mean, that was just like, from my hero, just being like, you have the intangible.
Dude, that's
He seems pretty intelligent, you know. You kind of have to be funny to be a comedian.
Yeah, for sure.
I know. I mean, if you're doing comedy for so long, you kind of forget. You're like, I gotta remember my jokes. I gotta gel my hair and wear a nice shirt. And
gel my hair.
That'd be funny.
When's the last time you cried?
Probably when I was watching a movie. Probably the last movie that I saw was like, God damn, it's like Our Father's Generation or Our Father's Time. It's like this Korean movie about, it's like Forrest Gump except super depressing.
It's Korean Forest.
Forrest Gump was kind of happy-go-lucky.
Something drop up and with me.
When was the last time you,
I know. For a Chinese, I can't.
when was the last time that you cried that you came?
That I came.
Or cried that you came? Or came that you cried?
Came that you cried.
That's right, that's what it is, yeah.
I mean, I think I was like tired and I was like yawning and I got like a little tear in my eye and then I came.
That counts. And then you came.
And then you came?
What was the last porno you searched for, or what's the last thing you typed in your search bar for porno?
Japanese shrimp massage.
What's that?
It's like a drug, like an aerosolized drug that makes women horny.
Oh, really?
What the?
Is that what the shrimp part is?
Does it work?
Yeah, the shrimp
Or is it like people think it works?
Where can I buy some?
Pretty effective. Huh?
Where can I buy some?
I don't know. That's a good question. That's what all the comments are.
Is this like flex?
Nobody figured it out
It's
yet.
like flex tape though, where I see it work only in the commercials, and then in real life I don't
Yeah.
see a lot of commercials.
You
about
try to
it.
slap it on
I
something.
don't see a lot of users who are like, I'm so happy about flex tape. I
Yeah.
just see the commercial. Is it like that?
Yeah, maybe it's just like patchouli oil or like a goop product.
Goop product.
My uncle swears by emu oil. He says that it cures the arthritis.
My mom loves emu oil.
See, they
Big
love it.
fan.
Old people love it.
Marguerite.
Do you feel like your parents are proud of you?
Yeah, I think they're proud that I'm not like dead. I think
just
they
didn't-
didn't have very high hopes for me.
So they look at it more of like a glass half empty. I think like, hey, at least you're alive and
Yeah.
not doing crime.
Yeah,
We would have been good crime friends.
I think so. I think we need a purpose. Like some people just need like dig a ditch, okay. But I need to know like why and what's it for. And like if I'm stealing, it's like I'm trying not to get caught. I'm trying to make money. It's like
Exciting.
yeah. I need a purpose.
What is the last illegal thing that you did?
Allegedly.
Last illegal thing I did was probably like, well, I got caught shoplifting when I was in
yeah.
college.
Yeah.
Do you ever steal for fun? Just
Yeah. Not anymore, but I used to. I just feel like shoplifting is like how kids steal. If you want to be an adult, you get behind a computer and, you know, get hired at a bank and steal for real.
What's one last thing you want to say to all the fans out there? All the Asian people that you want them to follow you for?
I'm one of you. Support me. Like, if you don't support me, like who are you gonna support? Some random white comedian?
Yeah. No more whites.
They don't really do that.
No
don't
more
really do that.
whites.
They don't do that.
Some random white.
Yeah, I mean, there's enough of them.